Hello. Uterine fibroids. Now, uterine fibroids are growth, tumors, or nodules which happen in the uterus, outside the uterus, within the muscles of the uterus. It's very common. We get a lot of patients coming to us with uterine fibroids. Once they come, they can keep growing in size. Multiple can happen. Now, what do these uterine fibroids do to you, or how do you get to know that you got a uterine fibroid? So it can cause disturbance in the periods. You could be having heavy bleeding, you could be having early bleeding, you could be having painful bleeding, spotting in between the cycle, lower abdominal pain, difficulty in passing urine sometimes, difficulty in passing stool sometimes, pain at the perineal region. These are few of the symptoms that are typically exhibited. You go to the gynec, you get it checked up. The gynec will get an ultrasound done and say you got fibroids. Now what is the next thing that comes into your mind? Oh, this uterine fibroid, now this will become cancerous and I'm going to die. This is absolutely not true. I've been treating fibroids for the last 30 years. Trust me, I have not seen a single case that has turned cancerous. None of my patients have become cancerous, or I haven't heard of it also. Fibroids are very, very common. 20% of the women in their 30s all over the world have fibroids. They don't even know about it. 50% of the people who got fibroids have no symptoms. What you need to realize is the fibroid is in the uterus, and the uterus is a structure that is an organ which is capable of growing into enormous size to accommodate a baby. Such an organ, what will happen if such a tiny fibroid is there somewhere in the uterus? Nothing will happen. The problem is when you go to the doctor, the moment she does an ultrasound, oh, you got a fibroid, you better get rid of it, otherwise it will become cancerous, it will do that to you, it will do that to you, and then that's it, your panic starts. You browse the internet, you take opinion from 100 people, everybody will give you different types of opinion. Why keep this, might as well get it removed. That's the attitude. What you need to understand is, these fibroids are a growth which is happening from inside. It is not happening in one place, it is happening in multiple places. You get it removed. How can you stop the growth from happening from inside? You can get another one, isn't it? So think about it. Logically, what is the best solution to it? Now, what will happen if you treat it, if you don't treat it? The chances are that the fibroid can keep increasing in size. Multiple fibroids can come. This increased size of the fibroid can put pressure on the bladder. It can cause urinary complaint. It can put pressure on the rectum. It can cause problems with the passing motion. Your stomach can keep bulging. Not a good idea to leave it alone. It's always a better idea to treat it. But allopathy and surgery is not the only solution to the fibroid. Let me give you an example. I had an Ayurvedic doctor who had about 11 fibroids in her uterus. She got pregnant and she didn't know what to do. She was very scared, but she continued with the pregnancy. Eventually, she gave birth to twins with the 11 fibroids in her uterus, and everything was fine. This is also a wrong notion which says that you got fibroid, you may not get pregnant. No, that's not true. Now, what is the allopathic approach? The first line of approach is they give you hormones to regularize your periods. Periods will get regularized, but the fibroid will continue to grow because there is no treatment for that. Some people, when the hormones are controlled, the fibroids also slow down their growth. The second is removal of the fibroid. Like I said earlier, you remove the fibroid, there is always a chance of recurrence. Third thing is hysterectomy. Get the damn thing off. End of story. Easier said than done, but hysterectomy is not an easy option. There are a lot of after effects of getting the uterus removed completely. What is the homeopathic approach? Now, what we do in homeopathy is we believe in the fact that fibroids are a tendency. That means the body is producing those growths in the fibroids. Unless you put a stop to that production, to that increase, you cannot do anything about it. So the homeopathic medicine selected and given will first stop any further formation of fibroid, any further increase in the existing fibroid. Now, once this happens, simultaneously, symptomatically also, you start to feel better. Your periods will start getting better, the pain will start getting better, your flow will be better, you will not have too much of bleeding. You will be able to see these changes happen in the first 2 months, 3 months, 4 months time. What we are trying to do here is we are trying to do a surgery with medication. So you need to understand that nothing is going to happen in a month or two. It is a time-taking procedure, but it's a very safe procedure because we are not dealing with hormones and there are no side effects to the homeopathic medication. Over a period of time, all your symptoms will start getting better. What else do you want? The fibroid may be there inside your body. For sure, if your symptoms are getting better, the medicines are working. You get an ultrasound done, you might have the fibroid in the same size, may not have come down. How does it matter? As long as it is not causing you any harm, and as long as you know that the growth of the fibroid is stopped, you only need to give it time for the fibroid to shrink. We've had numerous cases where over a period of a few months' time, subsequent ultrasounds have shown that the size of the fibroids have shrunk. We've had a lot of success stories. So do not try hormones or do not try to go in for a surgical removal of a fibroid unless you have tried homeopathy. There is a chance that while you are on our medication, in the initial stages you might have excess bleeding. Our medicines may not be able to control it. You're most welcome to take some hormones for a short period of time or some allopathic treatment for a short period of time just to control the bleeding. But keep these medicines going. What are the diet restrictions? Nothing that I can suggest. It's just that a lot of people with hormonal issues tend to put on weight. So take care of your weight. Make sure you're doing something to keep your diet in restrictions. We've got a fantastic diet on www.drmanoj.com. I strongly suggest you go onto that and see the diet plan of Dr. Manoj and follow it. It has been able to help a lot of people. So just follow these medications and you'll be fine. Take care. Stay safe.